Hello to everyone. It's been seems like a really long time that we've had classes together and been together for our meditation sessions. What can I say really? What can any of us say? What strange times we live in, but also the opportunity to continue our practice through very insecure times, very uncertain times is the essence of meditation, because life is uncertain, life is insecure, and meditation is a way of melting into that. And there's nothing bigger than this current event that we can just dive into the opportunity. So this is all new to me. I apologise to everyone how long it's taken. We've sent some emails out to everyone that's taken part in our groups, and basically homeschooling has taken over our lives for this short period, and we're just now trying to find some normalcy as the whole world is, and it's taken this long to sort of get these videos up. So I'm just going to start really simple. We'll be having regular updates on this YouTube channel. The practices that I'm going to share with you are things that we've all done before. We will start really basic, and we'll sort of move on to deeper levels as we have done with certain classes I've taught. You'll be able to see them on the channel listed, and you could repeat the same one all the time if you wanted to, or one that you really like, one that resonates with you. All the students in my classes across the board, some like some like others. You can never make everyone happy and getting out of it what they want. So this is a good opportunity to be able to pick the ones that you like, but also not to get too comfortable with the ones you like, and sometimes pick the ones that aren't so comfortable, which I waffle on about, obviously, as you know, in my classes. So without further ado, we'll just assume the position. Wherever you are, you can sit on your sofa, you can lie on your back, you're in the comfort of your own home. As we've said in every class, just a straight spine. If you're going to lie on your back, just make sure that you don't fall asleep. But otherwise, just a straight, dignified posture. Shoulders just letting gently drop away from the ears. You can have your hands just resting upwards, or we can assume a mudra, which we've done in classes, with one hand on top of the other. You can have your thumbs together. You can have them resting on top. We can take this mudra where your hands are up, however you feel comfortable at first. Once you have that position, just kind of let your body be irritable. Let it sort of find its level, find its relaxation, its neutrality by itself, without trying to think, I must get this going. Let it do it itself. So if you're feeling a bit irritable, then allow that to be. From there, we're just going to take 3 big deep breaths where we breathe in, and at the very top of that breath, just hold it slightly, and then breathe out nice and slow. So we can just copy with me. So on the first one, breathe in, hold, breathe in, hold, breathe in, hold. So allow the shoulders to fall away from the ears, the neck to be nice and equal, not stretched but supported, the chin slightly low, the neck equal on all the 4 sides, head level with the ceiling, same if on the floor, just level with the wall. And just breathe gently through your nose and out. If you wish to place your hand on your abdomen, Allow that tummy to push the hand out. As you breathe out, the hand comes in. No forcing, no trying to make yourself breathe a certain way. Just allowing the breath to drop from the chest area into the solar plexus, the stomach. Just allow that silence to just appear, as it always is here. If you feel more comfortable, you can allow your eyelids to just close, or if you feel that you'd rather keep your eyes open, just try and focus on a point in front of you, eyelids almost half closed, and stare there instead. Or just let the eyelids fall, not screwing up tightly, and just allowing the breath to go in and out. Just like a wave on a tide, rushing in and out. Effortless. No technique required. No effort required. Just an allowance, an acceptance, and an awareness of noticing how the breath calmly, easily breathes itself. I will sound a bell 3 times, and on each ring that you hear, just allow the sound to come into the ether, the space, and don't hang on to it, don't push it away, just listen to it as it disappears back into the source. And on the 3rd one, just allow the mind to gently flow and place that attention on the breath, like the tide, in and out. So our attention is on awareness of the breath rather than on thoughts or other distractions. You may feel that you swallow more and start to notice physical nuances within the body, especially the throat, chest, muscles around the back, the face, without too much attention. Just see if you can notice any tiny nuance, perhaps slightly screwed up face, or holding tension in the jaw or in the brow, the nostrils, the throat, the shoulders, And anywhere that you pick up or notice something, just be aware and just see if you can relax into it. So the shoulders drop perhaps, the jaw releases, tongue rests in the cavity in the mouth, the lips loosen, not so tight, and the tummy isn't pushing hard out and pulling hard in, it's just flowing like the tide. Or you may notice perhaps some itches or some mind noise kind of trying to tell you, I'm not comfortable, this isn't right, I need to be in this position, should I be doing it like this, should I be doing it like that, should I be sitting straighter, should I... All of that is totally normal. All that's required is to notice that noise, that internal chatter. So if you are experiencing any of that, just be aware of it. Notice, and then redirect your attention gently back onto that anchor point of the breath. Breathing in and out. If you wish to add a phrase to reinforce your attention as you breathe in silently, I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. It is of no importance whatsoever how often you feel your mind wanders to external noises wherever you're practicing, internal noises, thought, worry, anxiety, all perfectly normal, natural nature of the mind itself. Just bring that awareness as it arises by itself, noticing those subtle movements. As they're noticed, there's a deepening, a relaxation, a letting go, a quietening, noticing the silence in between the noise. Without noise, the silence can't be noticed, and vice versa. Remain very still, not being concerned with doing anything correctly, not being concerned with feeling I'm doing it all wrong, this isn't working, this is worse than when I started. Anything like that arises, be here. Acknowledge it and release and let it go. I'm breathing in, I am breathing out. As things are noticed, it's not a sign of saying, I've done it wrong again, I lost my flow. It's much more of a sign of, fantastic, it's been noticed, I can release from that form back to the attention on the breath. That is the way that it should be looked at. And notice how you cannot decide when you notice. It is just noticed. And as this is repeated more frequently, the more natural this occurs. And those gaps and that awareness starts to lengthen bit by bit. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. For the next few moments, couple of minutes, just rest in this silent spaciousness. Comfortable, relaxed, gentle. And know that at any point in a day or night, if you have trouble sleeping or stress levels increase during the day, or worry about future or past, know that you can return here any moment, any time, for seconds, minutes. There's an instant release from that future or past, just remaining here now. When you hear the sound of the bell again, as in the beginning, allow the sound to appear and disappear. And on the third one, just let it evaporate almost, as if the sound waves are just becoming part of the space surrounded. And in your own time, you can sit here for another 10-20 minutes if you wish, or you can open your eyes as my voice stops. But don't give it away so easily. Just allow that peace to just percolate upwards, and just for a couple of seconds even. Just sit where you are, rather than jump up, make a cup of tea, rush off. Just savour it for a moment. Enjoy that space. As I said, you can remain still, practicing for as long as you wish, or take a deep breath in and just let it all go. I hope you've enjoyed this short first practice online, and there's going to be many more videos of practices we've done, perhaps new ones, themes, and I'm very excited to be connecting with you again. Bear with us that this is new to me, but as far as I know, just click subscribe at the bottom of the page, and this should notify you of when new videos come out. And as I said, this is a free service. We'll have a donation button which you completely do not feel obliged to do. That's absolutely fine, you'll still receive the lessons. And I look forward to seeing you again soon, but until then, this is how we'll connect. Come back to this practice as many times as you like, and see you on the next video. Namaste.